Hello and welcome back to another Out of Spec Reviews video. You guys are joining me today on a gorgeous sunny day here in California, and I am here to share with you guys about the 2026 Subaru Uncharted. Huge shout out to Subaru for inviting us to this event, and an even bigger shout out to the Out of Spec team because this is a really exciting video for me. It is my very first solo first drive event. I've been on a couple of these drives. I actually was on the Subaru Solterra drive with Jordan in Denver. But this is the first one that I'm completely doing on my own. And I have to be honest with you guys, it's pretty nerve-wracking. And I thought, let me just be myself. Let me be honest. And I've been talking to a bunch of other journalists here and the entire Subaru team. Everyone has been so kind, so supportive, and just made me feel like, okay, I can do this. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys all of the nerdy details you want to know. I'll update you guys on trim levels and price. And I even got to take this on a really fun off-road course. So let's dive into some driving impressions on the Subaru Uncharted. And before we get into that, the Subaru Uncharted is a new fully electric small crossover that is the sister car to the Toyota CHR. It's slightly smaller and more compact than the Solterra EV that we've covered across all of our channels, but shares almost all the same parts. So with that, let's run the ads and jump into the video.
This video is brought to you by Ionna and OpenVPP. Ionna, the EV charging network brought to you by the world's leading automakers. Ionna is raising the bar on what it means to charge. We're talking a 400 kilowatt charge rate minimum, nationwide network built with the customer in mind. Fast, reliable, affordable, every single time. And OpenVPP, a global virtual power plant for electric vehicles. See vehicles charging across the world and zoom in to see real-time charging status in what aims to be the world's largest vehicle virtual power plant. OpenVPP allows you to track charging history, energy usage, and daily trips, comparing your usage versus others day to day and month to month. With OpenVPP, we're working together to showcase the potential of EV charging to electric grid operators. There may even be future coordinated EV charging rewards coming soon. So sign up today at world.openvpp.energy. It's completely free to join and takes under 60 seconds.
Guys, before I get into driving impressions, I want to talk about the trim levels that are offered here. And because I'm not necessarily a pro like some other members on our team, I do have some handy dandy notes here. So the Subaru Uncharted starts at $34,995. That's before destination fee, so right under $35,000. And that is for their premium front wheel drive variant. I was so surprised when I heard that they offer a front wheel drive variant in the presentation. I don't know why you would buy a Subaru for a front wheel drive, but hey, you know, that's fine. That one comes with 308 miles of estimated range, 221 horsepower, and 18-inch wheels. I'll get into everything inside. We have already done a full tour of this car before I think it was at the New York Auto Show. Dave and Jordan did it. So you guys have seen it, you're familiar with it. Moving on in that trim level, they also offer the Sport. Now that one is an all-wheel drive variant. It starts at $39,795. It has 287 miles of range, 338 horsepower, and it also comes with the 18-inch wheels. A couple of upgrades there. You get like the StarTex upholstery, which is not necessarily leather, but it feels kind of like leather, so I'm not mad about it. This one also has that. And that actually brings me to this car. So let me flip around and tell you about this car right behind me. Alrighty folks, this brings us to the Uncharted GT. This is the top trim level. It is priced at $43,795 for MSRP. It's got 338 horsepower and it has these really nice 20-inch wheels. I think those make all the difference. It looks so good. So this has 8.2 inches of ground clearance, and apparently that's class leading. I feel like 8.2 inches is all you really need in times like this. So before I go on a deep dive on the inside, let's go ahead and come around to the charge port here. which is Nax. We love to see it. In all model year 26s, they do come with an included EVSC back in here. So level 1, level 2. I don't think it's this. I think that's a tire pressure monitor. But there you go. You get that nice EVSC with it. Obviously, we've already done a full... Oh my goodness, I cannot do this with one hand. What I was going to say is we've already done a full tour on our Out of Spec Reviews channel. That was Jordan and Dave. But I'll take a peek back here too. You guys know I'm not used to doing this, so this is kind of my first roundabout review. Nice amount of space back here. I'm 5'10", and this is actually set to my drive height, so I still have plenty of room here, which is impressive to say the least. I've got 2 USB-Cs here, heated options for the second row. We can take a peek inside here. It has that nice StarTex interior. I actually quite like this, and I like the 2 tones here. And then of course we have the nice 14-inch display. You've got your driver's heads-up display. Let's see here. I want to open this. Ugh. Still has a start button. Why is it 2026 and we still have a start button? I don't quite know. But nice panoramic sunroof that goes all the way back. It does have a digital rear view mirror. I do not like these because I think that they can be a little discombobulating, so I'm gonna swap it out for a regular mirror, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. In this, we also get a bunch of different drive modes. So you get right up here, you get power, eco, and then no drive mode, I guess. I guess you just don't get to drive at all. Here we've got our lovely 14-inch display. Of course, it comes standard with CarPlay and Android Auto. I was messing around here in the settings, and of course we can manually precondition. So that's a big out of spec thing, and we're very, very happy that we can go ahead and manually precondition. You can also, schedule your charging and things like that. Something that I have not tried, and I probably should have done this off camera, is the navigation. So I don't know what the route planning is like. Let's see here. Let's go to North. Ooh, shaky hands. North Carolina. Okay. Does it do route planning? Okay, well, if I go... It looks like maybe it stops. Let's see what happens if I go now. Well, it says that it's recalculating. Is my route planning an option? Okay, so it does do dual touch, which is nice. No. It does not do route planning. It's 2026. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just don't think that that's acceptable in a car, but I digress. I'm gonna go back in. I'm sorry that this review is all over the place, guys, but I really appreciate everyone's patience. Let's get some driving impressions of the... I keep wanting to call it a Crosstrek. The Uncharted. Look at those lemons. You make so many lemon meringue pies. When I'm driving this car, I'm thinking about, we just had one of the new Nissan Leafs on test. I would say that I like this more than the Leaf, and that's kind of what I'm comparing it to. I'm still disappointed that there's no dog mode. In their presentation, they talk a lot about dogs and statistics of drivers and what pets they have, but I think it's a big miss to have no dog mode. If you're already going to talk about the dogs, just add it. So with the Limited and the GT trims, you get X mode, which we can go ahead and show because we got to demo that earlier. So we'll show that here. I'm going to go ahead and enable X mode here, which is this button. And up on this screen, it should show me. So I'm in snow dirt, But if I press that button again, I can be in deep snow or mud. There is some mud out here, but it's not, I wouldn't consider it super muddy. Grip control, which is basically off-road cruise control. You can only engage it by going down. I'll put it on 3. So foot is off. No, let's put it on highs. Foot is off the gas completely. Oh. Okay, I did the brake there because that was spooky. I need my camera. And then I can see the transparent view. And up the hill we go. Staying in it. Staying in it. Oy. Okay. I haven't quite figured out how to make everything feel smooth. But the last time we came through here, David had this in grip control, aka cruise control. And I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get through this without getting stuck. Yeah. Aggressive. Should I have done anything differently there?
I don't think so.
Okay. We're going to go up here. Okay. This is so scary. That's grip control. And back down the hill I go. Was that as chaotic as it felt?
I mean, you didn't get stuck.
I did not get stuck.
The guy moved to the side.
He moved out of the way.
I didn't really appreciate that.
He was not confident that I wouldn't hit him.
But he also didn't give you directions. He told me when to turn the wheel.
See, he smiled at me and gave me a thumbs up.
So you did it right. You took the correct line.
So, overall drive impressions. It's zippy where you need it. The Limited and GT trims have all of the X mode features, so you could drive in the snow and you have all-wheel drive and drive in the mud. You can be insane and turn on cruise control, you know, when you're off-roading with your friends. Yeah, it doesn't get me excited, but I wouldn't feel bad spending the money on this car. I wish it charged a little bit better. 10 to 80 was quoted at 28 minutes. And then it peaks at 150 kilowatts, which is, you know, it's 2026. I think that's a little unacceptable. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I want to say again how much I appreciate everybody's patience. I have officially been out of spec for a year. And prior to this, I knew nothing about electric cars. I knew nothing about charging performance. I knew nothing about, you know, batteries. I didn't even know actually what the difference between kilowatts and kilowatt hours was. And I met up with my friend Jamie here, who actually was the one who explained that to me at ACT Expo last year. So to be here doing my own review really means a lot. I promise I will get better and more structured and more concise, but thank you guys for joining along. Let me know what you think about the Subaru Uncharted. You know, is it a class-leading EV? Is it the same as the Solterra and the Trailseeker? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again on the next one. Bye.